Hello, my name's Lee Maycock. I'm the chairman of the Craft Guild of Chefs, and today we'll be cooking the Salmon Nicoise salad. For today's salad, we've got some potatoes, some green beans, tomatoes, obviously the salmon, and then we've got some lettuce, olives, anchovies, some capers, and we're going to make a dressing with some olive oil, mustard and lemon. So the first job is we're going to take the potatoes and get those ready for cooking. Going to cut down some of the slightly larger ones. I'm just going to put those on to boil. Okay, so the potatoes are on. The next job we're going to do now is obviously cook the eggs. So into a pan, again we're going to cover those with water. Okay, so our eggs are on. The next thing we're going to do is take our green beans. We're just going to cut these down and put them into a clean bowl. The next thing to consider obviously is to cook the salmon itself. Take a little bit of sea salt. We're going to season our salmon. A little bit of black pepper. As you can see, there's a J-cloth on here. The idea of the J-cloth is to absorb any moisture whilst these salmons are defrosting. Once that's done, we can just remove the J-cloth and place our fish straight onto the tray. On top of the salmon, we're going to take some butter. Just like so, and then this salmon then will be placed under the grill and probably grilled for about 6 to 7 minutes. Another pan of boiling water now we're going to put on just to blanch the green beans. So while we're waiting for that water to come to the boil, the next thing we're going to do is start prepping some of our salad. So with our lettuce, just going to remove the base and peel off some of the outer leaves. Chop these down into the size required for the salad. I'm going to cut these quite rustic. They don't need to be too uniformed. The next thing we're going to add to the lettuce is the tomato. I'm just going to cut these down into quarters. We're going to add to this now our black olives, our capers, and our anchovy. While we're waiting for the salmon to finish, we're going to make the dressing. So for the dressing, we're going to need some olive oil, some mustard and some fresh lemon. So into our bowl goes our olive oil. Just to get maximum juice from the lemon, we're just going to roll the lemon before we cut it. And if you squeeze your lemon through a sieve, you'll capture any of the pips and pith that you don't want into your dressing. We'll take our mustard. And then, not forgetting to season with some sea salt and freshly milled pepper. And just whisk that until it's combined and it's nice and creamy. So now to blanch our frozen green beans. So into the water they go. They're only going to take a couple of moments. In the meantime, I'm going to take the potatoes off. We're going to drain those. We're going to leave those warm. And the idea is that obviously the potatoes that go into the dressing, because they're warm, they will then soak up some of that dressing better. The next thing now is our eggs that have been cooking. We're going to peel the eggs. Sometimes if you get just under the membrane of the egg, it will peel perfectly in one go. And hopefully these eggs will be nice and soft inside, just cooked, but still nice and soft to eat. So our potatoes are done, our eggs are cooked, our green beans are done. We're going to take the salmon fillets out of the oven now. So now to finish our salad, so into our lettuce, olives, anchovies, capers and tomatoes, we're going to add our frozen, blanched, cooked green beans. To that we're just going to add our still warm potatoes. And then we can pour over our dressing. And just season again. Then we're just going to stir through that dressing while it's still warm. Once that's done, we can now plate up our salad. We've got a bowl here. Okay, so now we've bowled our salad. We're just going to cut the eggs into 4, add the eggs to our salad before we add the salmon. So there we go, nice and soft, perfectly cooked eggs. Like so. We take our piece of frozen salmon fillet onto the top, and then we just finish with some flat leaf parsley. So there's our finished dish, our salmon nicoise salad with our eggs, tomatoes, olives, capers and anchovies.